Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 702, Reinvesting in Your Business. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He flushed a flock of ptarmigan this morning. Ptarmigan, that's the Alaska state bird. It's like a quail or a grouse. He was so happy. He got them all to fly. He had zero chance of catching any, but that's because it's like a nose tackle trying to chase down a wide receiver. Wasn't going to happen, but he made him run. All right, reinvesting in your business. It's important to pay yourself first. You may look at that and say, I'm not making very much money, but if you make $10, I would suggest you take a dollar or two for yourself. Very important to show that this is a business. It also builds that mindset that this is a business. And then also, depending on what tax bracket you're in, if you're in the U.S. or if you have tax liabilities in the UK and elsewhere, I would suggest you set aside money for the tax man, because no one will ruin your day quicker than tax man and tax day and taxes. So if you're in the 30% tax bracket, if you made $10, you better set $3 aside to pay the tax bill. Now, if you're paying $6 or $7 out of that 10 for advertising and marketing, well, then you don't need to set aside $3 for taxes, 30%. Just understand what is above my expenses and take away 30% of that. Now, you paid yourself first, you've set aside some for the tax man, and then what do you do with the rest? Shove it all back into the business. This is where you're going to grow. And you don't have to invest anything ahead of time except your time. Now, yes, it would be great to have a professional editor. It would be great to have a professional cover artist, especially the top one in your genre, do your covers. Those all come at a cost. Until then, time is your investment. You may be able to trade editing with somebody. Hey, can you edit my book if I do a proofread on yours? And there are things you can do until you can pay your own way. So you reinvest in your business, set that money aside. And yes, most people are upside down when you start off. You're going to spend way more than you make, but that's you got to start with something, and even if it's your time, until such time as then you can start setting aside and planning your expenses and off your revenue, and then you only spend what you make. And understand the ads and the marketing you pay for today, if they do well, you get an ROI of 2 to 1. That means you make $2 for every $1 invested. You're not going to see that money for 2 to 3 months. So you have to set your money aside now and understand that you're not going to get that payback for 2 to 3 months. So you can't ramp up right now because, hey, it's making money. I need to ramp it up. Only if you have the money. That's one thing I caution people. Please do not borrow money to get your business going, especially until you know that your books are going to be well received. That is a clinching point for a lot of folks, that they don't know if their book, they don't know if they're writing good stories yet. But hey, let's take out a second mortgage on the house and go all in. Whoa, hang on there. Let's make sure the books are going to sell first, that the books are going to be well received, that they're going to be good stories for people. All right. So time is your currency. When you don't have the cash, invest your time, invest your cash, and invest in yourself. But always, and this is when I was a business consultant, pay yourself first. This is something that is important for your mindset, for your business, and you to understand that this is a business. I'm going to make money off this. And then reinforce that. It reinforces the good behavior of making money. There's some people say, well, I just want to write for hobby. Great. Then don't listen to these podcasts, because I'm all about you can make money off your words. You can write for a hobby, but your words have value. And why not realize that value if you can? And you can. And make sure you pay the tax man. He'll ruin your day if you don't pay him. Peace, fellow humans.